Peak is web-based visualizer for the structural representation on C programs. Content, introduction, system workflow, sample C program and lexical analysis, abstract syntax trees, control flow graph and data flow graph, code property graph and the automata theory, and last conclusion. Introduction. Internal representation of source code converts the text-based code into structural formats, helps the compilers understand the program logic, enables the syntax and semantic analysis, supports the program optimization technologies, assigns in debugging and error detection, used in AI-derived code analysis and software engineering tools. System workflow. Lexical analysis breaks the source code into meaningful tokens such as keyboards, keywords, and identifiers and operations. AST means abstract syntax trees, represents the hierarchical syntactic structural of a program. CFG means control flow graphs, shows the possible execution paths and the control flow of a program. DFG means data flow graph, illustrates the how data moves and depends between the program operations. CF, CPG means code property graphs, combines the AST, CFG and the DFG into unified graphs for the comparative codes analysis. Sample C program and lexical analysis. Tokens tables. Lexi token type display the sample C program in int in token type. It is a keyword and include the studio int main. A means identifier. Next, int a is equal to 5. Is equal to means it is a operator. Int c is equals to a plus b. 5 means it is a constant. Print percentage d comma c. Return 0. Explain. Tokens, smallest meaningful units of a program. Example, int a is equal to 5. Regular expressions, patterns used to identify the tokens. Example, 0 to 9 plus matches the numbers. DFA, deterministic finite automation, state the machine used to recognize the valid tokens and process code characters by the character. Abstract syntax trees are the parsing processes are the converts the tokens into the structured syntax tree, checks the whether code follows the language grammar rules. Syntax hierarchies are the shows the patient-children relationship between the program elements. Operations and the operands are the organized coordinates to proceed. Tree representation of code represents the code into hierarchical tree format, makes the program structural errors for the compiler to analyze. Control flow graph means execution flow path. CFG shows the all possible paths a program can follow the during execution. Each node representation of statement or decision making, conditional statements, creates the branches into the graph. Different conditions leads a different execution paths. Program flows illustrates the order in which statements are executed, helps analyze loops, branches, and the control structure. Data flow controller. The data dependencies shows how the data values are created and used in the program. A variable dependencies on the value that contribute on it. Variables relationships are the illustrates the connection between the variables and operations. Example C depends on A and B through the plus operation. Information flow tracks how data moves from the input values to output statements, helps to identify data use and dependencies. Code properties graphs and automata theories format formula CPG plus is equal to AST plus CFG plus DFG. Explain code property graphs combining the syntax, control flows, and data flows information into a single graph provides a complete representation of a program behavior widely used in the code analysis, determine detection and AI-based program understanding. Representation tools, automata concept, DFA, parsing PDA, syntax tools, context-free grammar, computation or tuning machine. Conclusion. AST represents the program structure, CFG represents the execution flow, DFG represents the data dependencies, CFG means combines the all representations. Essential for modern compilers, security tools and AI systems. Visual modern info, infographic summarize the AST plus CFG plus DFG is equal to CPG. AI in software engineer technos. Thank you.